Tuscany School. My name is Leslie Scullion and I'm the principal here. Today joining us online, we have our assistant principal, Laura Devitt. We have Michelle Russi, who's a French immersion teacher and one of our French immersion learning leaders. We have Trevor Cassidy, who is also a French immersion teacher and learning leader. Carrie Glowacki, who is also one of our learning leaders. She's providing amazing tech support in the background. And then we're fortunate to have Valerie Perot-Murphy here from the Calgary Board of Education. She is a languages specialist, and she's here to fill you in on languages programming across the French immersion CBE system. Sorry. Okay, so just so you know, we are recording this session so that those parents who can't be here tonight can watch later. So if you want to keep your camera off or you want to change your name or anything like that, feel free to do that. We will turn the recording off when it gets to question and answer period. But just so you know, we are recording this session. So I'm going to invite Valerie to take it over from here first.
Hello, everyone. Bonjour. Alors, just to begin over here, you can have a huge list of benefits to learning another language. There are so many benefits to learning additional languages. You actually strengthen your English literacy skills through learning additional languages, and in our case over here in French. You develop listening and learning skills. Sorry, thank you. You're enhancing problem-solving abilities. You're increasing your cognitive abilities, making the students more flexible and creative thinker. It provides graduates with a lot more choices for advanced education and career options, as well as a competitive edge in the job market anywhere in Canada and in other countries, of course. Students' cultural life is broadened through access to literature, to art, to music, to theater, all in another language. Additional languages also help students to better understand the history, development, and government of their country. And it obviously offers a gateway to national and international opportunities. It increases a student's feeling of self-esteem and of pride. And if it isn't already a third or a fourth language, it does make learning those extra languages much, much easier. We can go to the next slide. Thank you. And so over here, you can see our beautiful second language advertisement here. So the French immersion program, it provides the students with an opportunity to acquire fluency in speaking, in reading, in writing, in listening, and of course in communicating in French by the end of grade 12. It's a program in which French is the entire language of instruction, beginning in kindergarten and continuing all the way up until grade 3, where English is first introduced. Early French immersion is designed for non-francophones, and it's an effective way for students to become functionally fluent in French while achieving all the learning outcomes of the regular program of studies and curriculum.
So we just wanted to give a little bit of context of the French immersion classrooms at our school, which is École Tuscany School. So when we are doing French immersion in our schools here, a student who comes to our school will be learning the curriculum content through the target language. So they'll be learning the same content that we're doing in the English program. They'll just be learning that in French. And French immersion begins in kindergarten, where the student will receive 100% of instruction in the target language up until grade 2. And in grade 3 is when English would be introduced. So as it's introduced then, the English would be used intentionally to ensure that students feel comfortable as learners, for risk-taking, and that's always encouraged because it'll be a safe and welcoming environment. And our teachers are experts in second language pedagogy and many tools and strategies to help with language development and supporting our students here. As French immersion students advance, their English skills are comparable to students of the English program. And we're very proud of all the different cultural opportunities that we offer at Tuscany School that are both related and connected to French Canadian culture and global French communities. Different activities that we have at our school look like Carnaval, Cabane à Sucre, and a lot of community artists that come in and support us in that field as well. So at our school, as we're talking today mostly about early programming for French immersion, just wanted to give you a little bit of insight on what our kindergarten French immersion classrooms look like. So a typical half day in kindergarten, it starts with some soft start centers in the morning where the students can put their stuff away, come in and kind of ease into their day, where we reinforce a lot of different activities like fine motor, literacy, numeracy, and regulation skills. And this would all be happening in French. Of course, our teachers are there to support, but as it becomes more habitual and becomes a routine, students really do develop confidence in all of these areas, which, as I've already shared before, is the same programming done in English. We use our calendar and our carpet time to practice a lot of French vocabulary and phrases, counting, a lot of French songs and singing. And there are a lot of stories that are read in French, as well as our library visits where students can bring home some French books, and we'll do either a math or a literacy task every day. And we even get to visit our music specialist, who is currently Mr. Chapman, and he does our French music classes all in French as well. When we come back or when we're ready for our snack time, we do use that time to continue to develop literacy skills. So it might look like a French conversation using the neuro-linguistic approach where we do oral French practicing and sentence work. It could look like a read aloud story. It could be maybe a small video that the students love and they can call out key vocabulary that they've learned in class. There are a lot of different ways to interact socially to really elaborate French literacy skills throughout the day. And during our center time, which is also done every day, there are a variety of stations like dramatic play or art, blocks, reading, writing, loose parts, where students are able to interact while supporting their second language. And as they move into the older grades, we are able to also have an entry to early French immersion in grade 1. So we did want to give just a quick preview or discussion of what grade 1 and 2 French immersion classrooms look like. So as I mentioned, grade 1 is also an entry point for French immersions to join in. Every year we have a number of students who join us in grade 1 for their first year of French immersion experience. We begin our year with a review of the French alphabet so that students can learn the names and sounds of letters to ensure that we are all ready for our literacy learning that year. We can also focus our learning on numbers in French and being able to count up to 100 by the end of the school year. A lot of this is done through songs, social interaction, games, where we try to weave in our literacy skills and our numeracy skills to ensure that students are confident in their learning abilities. And grade 1 French immersion students spend the first few months of the school year learning these concepts so that they can begin reading in French before moving into grade 2.
So looking at the grade 3, 4, 5 and French immersion classrooms, we continue on the work that has been done by our teachers in K-2 with more of a focus in literacy on comprehension. So in grade 3, they're still building their understanding of sounds. And then in 4, 5, we start to really focus in on comprehension skills like annotating, conversing, referencing, inferences, that sort of thing. We do a lot of talking in French, building the oral skills, more focus on writing as well. So they start to write longer short stories, paragraphs, that sort of thing. A lot of the conversations, the students' abilities in grade 4 and 5 are really strong in French in terms of their oral production. So they can have conversations about personal experiences, they can have academic conversations in math where they're playing games, or even topic specific to science topics or social studies and that sort of thing. We have a few quotes from some of our grade 5 students I'd like to share. I'll give you a moment to read the screen if we can just switch to the next slide. Thank you. hopefully you had enough time to give those a look there, but we can see that the students really do gain an appreciation for that second language. They see the benefits of being able to speak more than one language. We see examples of students talking about going on and doing university outside of the country or in another part of the world, or part of the country as well. They look for opportunities to travel. They really do appreciate being able to speak more than one language, and they love the fact that they get exposed to different cultural experiences that we do here at the school as well. So a lot of our students, as they move on to in grade 6 to FEO, talk a lot when they reflect back on their experiences about some of the cultural experiences like Carnaval and Folklorfolie and that sort of thing.
Okay, so École Tuscany School will continue to offer half-day kindergarten programs. You can identify your preference for AM or PM, and we will do our best to accommodate your request. However, no guarantees, of course, because it depends on numbers of students that register. Currently, right now, we have 2 morning French immersion classrooms and 1 afternoon French immersion classroom. Our hours, the AM kindergarten is from 8:27 to 11:15 a.m. and then the afternoon is from 12:07 to 2:55. These hours, of course, are a little bit tentative because each year the CBE will revisit bell schedules and that kind of thing based on busing, which we'll talk about a couple slides from now. Any non-Canadian citizens begin their registration process by contacting the CBE Welcome Center for an appointment. Sorry, my light keeps turning off, so I'm sitting in the dark. Meanwhile, sorry about that. Okay, go ahead, Michelle. You could have taken over while I was waving at my light, I guess.
I really enjoyed that. Thank you. Thanks for that. So as Principal Scullion just mentioned, the registration will be opening on January 15th. But I just wanted to go quickly over on how to get to the online registration part over here. So if you were to go to the Calgary Board of Education website, and right here you'll see in the purple that's circled in red where it says registration. If you touch on to that little tab, it will bring you another little arrow that says registration, and you'll be able to see the alternative programs, which is underlined here. If you go to the alternative programs, that's where you can register for kindergarten. And then once you are here, you'll need a proof of address, a birth certificate, and photo identification for registering for school. And they'll have further instructions on to do that for new CBE families or returning CBE families. And I can see your hand up, Sean. We'll answer some questions just at the end, and we'll hopefully be able to, if you can remember that question, then we can touch back on that. But yeah, so then we can accept students in September, but it is important to register by June so that we know and can do our best planning on our end here for our classrooms for the fall. And it's important, obviously, taking many things into consideration, but maybe mentioned highlighted information here tonight to be able to reflect on what we've discussed and what our programs involve and what they offer, and decide if you think French immersion meets your child's needs, because of course all families and children are unique. So if this program seems like a great fit for you, we are very excited to have you.
Thanks, Michelle. Transportation. So registration starts officially on January 15th, which is Monday. The CBE does offer transportation for students in K-5. It is through congregated stops though, and it is at a cost to the parent. The congregated stops for this year may not necessarily be the congregated stops for next year. It's important to know that it depends on the number of riders kind of per part of the area. And these transportation is for students outside of our Tuscany walk zone. So Rockland Park, Rocky Ridge, Royal Oak would be bused students. And then outside of the walk zone within Tuscany. And so you would need to register for transportation. Once you register for French immersion here, you would need to register for transportation for next year by May. The sooner, the earlier, once the busing registration opens, the better, because what happens sometimes is people wait till September to register, and then they won't get busing initially because the CB would have to kind of rework the routes. So it's best to please register in May or at the latest early June, so that transportation can be determined and the congregated stops can be worked out, so that we make sure that day one everybody has a ride to school. Okay, so up here you see our contact information. It is also on our website. Myself, Leslie, the principal, Laura, our assistant principal, and the general school email is tuscany@cbe.ab.ca, and our phone number is there, 777-8060. We, at this point, are happy to take questions, reflections, that sort of thing from you.